Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, Claressa Shields. She's 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And she'll be facing Natasha Jonas, Miss GB. She weighed in at 67 kilos, standing 173 with a reach of 165.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Introducing first, Claressa Shields, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career. Natasha Jonas, Miss GB. She fights out of Liverpool, England, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Claressa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Liverpool, England, here is the five-time champion at 64 kilograms, a two-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you could put it in.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. So here we go. Should be a good one. Claressa Shields is in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They miss with the jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? She catches and counters. Do you believe this? She scores with that counter. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Shields in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You weren't long enough, but you were still landing your power shots.
That's a terrible round, so come on. You've let up
a defense on the end on what you want to do. Now, good work. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out there for one shot at a time. Set her up, but you'll take her out. She is absolutely...
And put it back on her this round.
You be smart, otherwise she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there
And blow it now. So I need you to get back out there and switch.
one shot at a time. Set her up, but you'll take her out. She's ready.
You do this. You let her back into the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Good work. Don't forget the
Win the next one. So keep your mind focused. Get the jab back.
Here we go for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Tough to be a judge in this fight, and both fighters have had their down goes Claressa Shields. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
She misses with the jab. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Round. Now relax. Relax.
through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back to...
Don't rest on your laurels here. Don't give her no free shots. Keep smart.
and you switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
Look at her. She's shattered. She's hurt.
You're much better. She's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Smart. Otherwise she'll see it and she'll ride it out.
So now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. I need you to go back out there.
Slick. Keep her on the end of that jab.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Boxer, just be smart. Just get your
All in all, it's good work. Keep doing what you're doing. You got this. You're worth it.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. Did you see that? Claressa Shields just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
skill for skill.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Do you believe what we are seeing? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You're looking at one shot at a time. Set her up. All right, you'll take her on.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. So go.
She's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
Focused. Do not let her back into the fight. Don't rest on your laurels here. Don't give her no...
All the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back.
Jab. Slick. Keep on the end.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
All in all, it's good work. Keep doing what you're doing. You got this.
On to the fourth we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now.
Heavy shots and Jonas can't take anymore. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He wasn't ready for that counter. If they want to win this round, they got to turn it around here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Don't worry about that round. Throw it from your mind.
What you want to do. Good work. I don't want you to load.
Switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Her out. She is absolutely shattered. She's hurt. She's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there and finish her.
All the way through. So get out there.
Land in your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Sing back together and show her. You're starting to make mistakes.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out here for one.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the
The
job.
referee calling
Get
for
back to the
seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
You're getting your time.
around. So I need you to go back out there, and I need you to win this round. So get your...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. She catches and counters. Nice counter. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judge.
Oh no, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Natasha Jonas in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What's caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Shields in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Good. I'm happy. I'm a happy coach. I like that round. You were...
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Landing your power shots. That's good play. That's good boxing right there. Don't forget the
Anything. It's only 1 round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was
I want you to load up. Don't be looking at one shot at a time.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
Ready to go. Look at her. She's shattered. She's hurt.
Much better. She's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your...
You've got to be smart. Otherwise she'll see it.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Keep it up. Stay focused. Do not let her back into the fight. Don't rest on your laurels here. Don't give her no...
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. How are they still standing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Down goes Natasha Jonas. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
missing with that jab. They're both trying for a knockout. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Still running your power shots. Good work. Don't
Now you're switching off. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
on what you want to do. Nah, good work. I don't want you to load a round.
We have bad rounds. That's fine. We don't care. We get back up.
Her out. She is absolutely shattered. She's hurt. She's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there and finish her.
I need you to get back out there and switch on.
Time. Set her up. But you'll take her out. She's ready to go.
You've done all your work, all the way through.
But still landing those power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
John, get this boxing back together.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Keep her on the end of the jab.
Back in the game. That's a terrible round. That's a terrible round.
Here we go. It's round 7. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner.
Oh, no, I got to cut you off here, Johnny. And Miss GB is now in trouble. Now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Back and forth they go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And Miss GB goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You're better than that.
And what you want to do. Good work. Now, I don't want you to load.
Now I need you to go back out. I need you to win the next round. So keep.
We'll take her out. She's ready to go. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing those power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Inch. Go back, win the round. It's only one round.
What to do. Good work. I don't want you to load up.
I need you to go back out there, and I need you to win this round. So get your mind.
She is absolutely shattered. She's hurt. She's ready to go.
Grab back and just box her. Just
Time
be
winding
smart.
down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just keep her on the end of the jab.
Go back, win the round. It's only one round that you've lost, so don't even.
There's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching.
You want to do? Nah, good work. Now, I don't want you to load up.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Route. She's ready to go. You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried.
Focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Just keep her on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in.
Reset. Let's change what we're doing. We're going to forget that round.
So she can't figure you out. Great work. You were thinking. You were...
Back up. And we go back out there. And we
The
make
referee
sure
calling
that
for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Don't get carried away.
to go back out there, and I need you to win this round. So get your mind back, get your...
And we enter the ninth. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter shot. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Can't score with that jab. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Good counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Shields in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so she can't.
Come on, you're better than that. You let her back in.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing those power shots.
Good. Go back out. I need you to win the next one, so keep your mind.
Defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget
Go back, win the round. It's only one round that you've lost.
what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking. You were
Off. I need you to switch back on.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Retrained. Get back out there and win the
And
round.
that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
At the time. Set her up.
Yeah, and blow it now. So I need you to get back out there and switch on.
This is the 10th. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Good counter shot by her. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Misses with the straight left. Beautiful counter shot. Incredible work rate. Good counter shot by her. Misses with the straight left. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And Shields is down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Let's talk about Shields in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Know what you're doing?
This round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that
Time. Set her up. All right, you'll take her out. She's ready.
Just don't give her anything. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let her back in the...
And she'll ride it out. So go out there.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. And put it...
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. That's good play. That's good box.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind...
Still in this. Think about defense.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Jab, slick. Keep on the end of that jab. So that's it.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
shot by her. A perfect counter lands. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
She scores without counter. Good counter shot by her. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. A lot of effort being exerted here. Her stamina is off the charts. She got clipped by that counter. Jab misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
You've done all you. Nah, good work. You were thinking, you were smart.
And use it. Switch on. Get this boxing.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up.
So come on. You've let her back into the fight. You are much...
And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you...
League! Come on! Switch on! Get your boxing back
In your time in already. Start just sticking a few body shots in there.
You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the
You weren't
action.
loading up, but you were still landing your power.
Focused. Get your mind back on the job like we trained. Get back up.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic...
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. Her stamina is off the charts. Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace. To get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.